Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of New Philadelphia Quaker basketball on the Sports Voice of the Valley, WJER. Special features in tonight's game include the Dover Philly Heating and Cooling tip-off, the Wendy's starting lineup, the national anthem brought to you by First Federal Community Bank, the Wood Electric Coaches Corner Show, the Commercial and Savings Bank Keys to the Game, the Kemp Insurance Stat Reports, the McInturf Realty Halftime Show, and the Subway Player of the Game. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Newtown Mall, Dover Break, Dover Philly, Your Credit Union, Time and Charm, Hua Refinishing, and your local Lewis Family McDonald's restaurants. Now let's head to the Republic State Mortgage mobile studio for Quaker basketball with Big Z Sports.
Good Friday evening and welcome to Big Z and WJER's continuing coverage of boys high school basketball. New Philadelphia on the road tonight as they clash with Ashland in Ashland County. And Phil, interestingly enough, when these two teams met earlier in the season at the Quaker Gymnasium, you were under the weather. I was on holiday vacation. Didn't see that game, but it was a game New Philadelphia won in impressive fashion.
It was. What I'm told, it was probably the best game of the year for the Quakers. You know, as far as the way they shot it, because I think that was the game that Mush Rush and Lincoln Murphy were both out. Aiden Mush Rush and Lincoln Murphy were both sick.
So the Quakers would win that game and win it decisively over what is a very talented Ashland team, currently tied for the top spot in the OCC with the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. We're coming to you live from the Republic State Mortgage mobile studio. Republic State, your hometown lender, supporting our local communities. Republic State Mortgage in New Philly, building relationships one home at a time. NMLS number 211540 and NMLS ID 62411. Republic State Mortgage, an equal housing lender. Coming up as the Friday night edition of the basketball pregame show continues, I'll talk with Quaker head coach Zach Ross. That's next with Big Z Sports and the Sports Voice of the Valley.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered, or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
When it comes to one of the most important transactions of your life, you need a team that understands you. Republic State Mortgage. Proudly supporting our local community, Republic State Mortgage specializes in FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional loans to help you find your way home. Call 330-339-4335 today. Republic State Mortgage, 1234 4th Street Southwest in New Philadelphia. Building relationships one home at a time.
NMLS number 211540. NMLS ID 62411. An equal housing lender.
On your way to catch the Quakers game and everybody's hungry, swing by Subway and score with the sub of the day. Get a fresh 6-inch sub for just $4.99, perfect for busy families on the move. From Meatball Monday to Spicy Italian Sunday, there's a favorite for every fan. For just $2 more, make it a meal with a drink, chips, or cookies. Fast break to flavor, score the sub of the day only at Subway. Proud sponsors of the player of the game. Eat fresh, feel good, and go Quakers.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
The Friday night pregame show continuing on the Sports Voice of the Valley. Philadelphia on the road at Ashland. This is the Wood Electric Coach Corner. That's going to be by your head coach
Zach, it's tough for your team the road tonight. If you work in practice, couple of to rebound evening.
Yeah, obviously Alliance and a lot of stuff forward anyway. Tuesday night, I had out-competed, out-coached, outplayed about every facet of the game. So you just got, hopefully we learn our lesson. We have enough veterans on our team. You would hope that wouldn't happen, but it did. You can't change it. Now you got to move on and be who you are, be the best version of yourself.
Coach, in the first matchup with Ashland, you beat them without a couple of your key players. Those guys are here tonight. What will you do differently, if at all, from what you did in matchup number one?
It's not a ton different. It's just finding their key matchups. They got shooters everywhere, all over the floor. They probably have the player of the year on their team, and Edinger, and so we got to do a really good job. I thought we did the first game of containing him without fouling, keeping them off the free throw line, and really eliminating any rhythm threes that they had. And our guys just got to know the new guys that didn't play last game. They understand that. We got to trust that they're going to be able to provide a good impact for us. And Ashland's very good at home. They always have been ever since I've been here. So we got to be ready for a tough test. They're first place in the league for a reason. They've been playing really good basketball.
Quaker head coach Zach Ross on our Wood Electric Coaches Corner. Coach, I guess in terms of developing consistency, something you always want to do, how do you make that a reality here late in the season?
Yeah, really, really hard. I think most coaches, probably at all levels, are trying to figure out how you find consistency, and it's got to be a mindset over your mood or whatever your emotions are at that time. Like, it's got to be a play-by-play thing. You can't let your mood that day or mood that possession or whatever you're feeling, your emotion-wise, it can't dictate how hard you play and what the standard is. And the quicker we can realize that, the better off we'd be long-term.
Coach, explain for the fans listening at home tonight the difference in the way the tournament unfolds. I know that's still a couple of weeks away, but it has something to do with max prep rankings in terms of seeding. Tell us what you know about that.
Yeah, they changed it a couple years ago. Now they rank you in an RPI system based on your winning percentage, opponent's winning percentage, and then their opponent's winning percentage. So there's a lot of formulas that are going into it to figure it out, and it's kind of unique. It helps out probably the districts where they have 30-plus teams, but we only got 5. So I really wish we were still voting that way because it can kind of be skewed based on who's beat who. A lot of us played each other. So all you can do is try to do your best to win. Can't control your schedule now at this point. All you can do is win. Hope the winning percentage helps you and put you in a good spot as we get ready for that. Eventually, we'll get them close. So we'll eventually have to start thinking about that.
Quaker head coach Zach Ross, and coach, one of the things, again, tournament related, you told me at the beginning of the season you didn't believe at that time that the OHSAA had determined whether there would be 1 or 2 teams coming out of the districts you compete in. You know what the status of that is at this time.
Yeah, they changed their mind a lot on it. They missed some dates up, but I think eventually they got to figure it out. We'll be able to have 2 winners, but there's going to be a East team and a Southeast team in each district final. The Southeast kind of wanted to make sure that they had representation in each district final, and we still got to play East teams in the sectional finals and district semifinals. So you won't play a Southeast team until the district final. So it'll be interesting to see how they all split out and how it shakes out. And
Coach, we appreciate it. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
New Philadelphia head coach Zach Ross on our Wood Electric Coaches Corner. Phil Tidrick and I continue to get you ready for tip-off tonight. And the pregame show rolls on with Big Z and the sports voice of the Valley.
There's something special about Newtown Mall. It's more than just a place to shop, it's where the community comes together. Whether you're finding the perfect gift, meeting up with friends, or just enjoying a stroll through your favorite stores, it's a great time anytime. With local favorites, familiar faces, and new experiences waiting around every corner, there's always a reason to visit. Stay connected and see what's happening. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram or visit newtownmall.com today.
Newtown Mall, a great time anytime. Newtown Mall, this town is your town.
Hi, this is Doug Peterman. For decades, my family and I have been proud to serve Tuscarawas County with honest work and dependable service. At Peterman Plumbing and Heating, we know your home deserves more than a quick fix. It deserves solutions backed by real experience. From plumbing repairs and sewer jetting to kitchen and bath remodeling, our team brings proven skills to every project. When you call Peterman, you're getting a crew that treats your home like our own every single time. Peterman Plumbing and Heating, plumbing solutions backed by experience.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
In basketball, a game can be won or lost with the right call. Real estate is no different. Hi, this is Jan McInturf, and when it's time to buy or sell a home, the right call is to McInturf Realty. For over 30 years, our team has delivered results, making us your trusted local real estate choice. We're grateful for your continued support and are ready to help you make the right moves in real estate. Visit us online at McInturfRealty.net. Make the call to McInturf Realty.
Feeling uneasy about your finances? Your credit union can help. I'm Katie Steinebry, a certified financial counselor at Dover Philly, and I can help you get back on track financially. Whether you are trying to establish a budget or rebuild credit, I can help. All discussions are confidential and free of charge with your credit union membership. Call Dover Philly today at 330-364-8874 and ask for Katie. At Dover Philly Federal Credit Union, we're people helping people. It's how we thrive together. Join us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
New Philadelphia and Ashland in Ashland, about 15 minutes away from tip-off with Big Z and the Sports Voice of the Valley. I'm Bill Morgan with the coach Phil Tedrick. Coming up after the game tonight, Phil and I will name a Subway Player of the Game, brought to you by our locally Fitzgerald family-owned Subway restaurants, Subway Eat Fresh. Phil, we took some time in what was turned out to be Tuesday night, an extended pre-game show because the referees didn't get there on time, to talk about the Cavaliers. And boy, they would pop the next night when they played the Lakers and absolutely drilled LeBron and company. That was an impressive win.
You know, it really was, because you don't have Evan Mobley, you don't have Darius Garland. So you don't have two of your core four out there starting. And I tell you what, they're playing really, really well. The young guys are playing well. I think Donovan Mitchell obviously is leading the way for the Cavaliers. But, you've got a lot of good role players. And in that league, you've got to have good role players. You've got to have your Dean Wades. You've got to have your Jalen Tyson. You've got to have guys like that, who can come in. Daquan Tomlin. You got to have those guys that can come in and bring the energy, which those guys do, and score a little bit and play great defense. And it's all, that's all part of that pro game, really.
Phil, it goes without saying that LeBron James has had an incredible career. But I thought for the first time as I watched that game on Wednesday night, and by NBA standards he is, but he looked kind of old in that game.
He did. Jalen Tyson did a great job on him. And, he looked a step slow, like he didn't have the normal type of energy that you normally see him play with. And, obviously I never played basketball at that level for until I was 40-some years old. I played till I was a lot older than that, but it wasn't really much fast break basketball. It was just pass the ball, everybody get out of the road, and somebody's open, you shoot it, which is kind of like NBA.
Time now for the Commercial and Savings Bank Keys to the Game, a proud service of CSB. They're on West High in New Philadelphia, Bolivar, Sugar Creek, and Janaden Hutton, and their longtime locales as well in Holmes and Stark counties. The Commercial and Savings Bank, proud to support local schools, teams, and communities. New Philadelphia, Coach wants to get back on the winning track tonight. What is Coach Ross's team going to have to do at tip-off?
Well, obviously they're going to have to play way better than they did Tuesday night. You know, were they down 12 or 15-3, 15-4, somewhere in there, and they can't get off to a start like that and expect to beat a good team like Ashland. You know they got to go out and they've got to play their style. They've got to defend a little bit. And, you know, they've got to they've got scoring from numerous people, but you just got to be able to get a little bit more scoring from your core 5 guys.
The Commercial and Savings Bank Keys to the Game. Learn more at CSB1, that's the word as opposed to the number, CSB1.com. Coming up as our pregame show continues, we'll check our Wendy's starting lineups for tonight's matchup. New Philadelphia at Ashland with Big Z and the sports voice of the Valley.
Attention local businesses. Are you looking to expand, invest, or start a new venture? This is Chris Delatorre at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We know that growing your business takes more than just hard work. It takes the right financial partner. At CSB, we offer a range of commercial lending solutions tailored to your unique needs. From equipment financing to expansion loans, our team of experts is ready to support your success. Call or text us at 800-654-9015 to discuss your business goals today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, empowering local businesses. Member FDIC.
High school hoops on a Friday night in the OCC. New Philadelphia on the road at Ashland, the second consecutive OCC road game this week for Zach Ross's team. I guess that's the challenging news, Phil. The good news is this is the last road game of the season.
It is. Everything else is all at home, and that's good for you and I, because, heck, we only live between the two of us. We might live a mile between you and I both. To get to the high school, so that's good. Get all the games there in front of the home fans, and hopefully they can go out, get things together, and go out and win some basketball games here toward the end of the year.
Time now for our Wendy's starting lineups as part of the pregame show, brought to you by your local Wendy's. Thanks to Emily and Chris Lane for making it all happen. For the Ashland Arrows, led by head coach Jason Hess. They'll start wearing 0, Gunnar Lacey, a 5'11 senior. Certainly one of the premier players in the league. Number 24, Paxton Ediger in our pregame show. Coach Zach Ross telling us this guy may well be the OCC Player of the Year, averaging 24.5 points per game. Number 3, Gabe Bate, 5'8 and a senior. Number 4, Reed Emmons, a 6'3 senior. And number 10, Garrett Davis, 6'1 and a junior. For New Philadelphia, in the front court, big number 30, Aiden Mushrush, 6'6 and a senior. He is joined by fellow front court player, number 1, Isaac Roman Willie, a 6'2 senior. The Quaker guards, number 4, Reed Wells, a 5'8 senior. And Coach, you hate to start talking about individual players too much, but Reed has had a tremendous senior season.
You know, he really has. You know, for not being very big, although he got a lot stronger, you know, over from last year to this year. But as far as, you know, he's not very tall, 5'8", but you know what? He'll guard people 3, 4, 5 inches bigger than him, and he'll hold his own because of his strength and because of his smarts. He knows how to guard people to take some things away. But he's played especially well, I thought. You know, I'm pretty happy because I tell you what, he's about as nice a kid, quiet a kid as you'll ever want to meet.
Number 5, T.R. Harriman, a 5'10 junior, and swing player Jackson Martini. Only a 10th grader in the starting lineup. Jackson will wear number 12, 6'5". Those are your Wendy's starting lineups, brought to you by our Ariel Wendy's restaurants. At Wendy's, their recipe is quality. Drawing closer and closer to tip-off tonight. More on the pre-game show coming right up with Big Z and the sports voice of the Valley.
Imagine the perfect chicken tender. Crispy, juicy, for lack of a better word, tendery. Now imagine these perfect tenders at Wendy's. 'Cause they are. Wendy's new chicken tenders are here with delicious new dipping sauces like Wendy's Signature, Creamy Ranch, and Honey Barbecue. And they're so good, we even changed our name from Wendy's to Tendies. I believe that's what the kids call manifesting. For Tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Being involved in a fender bender or major collision can be a stressful experience. Let the professionals at Cure Refinishing Company in Dover help you get back on the road as quickly as possible. Our friendly staff will assist you throughout the process from writing the initial estimate on your vehicle to picking it up when repairs are finished. Cure Refinishing has years of experience working with all major insurance companies, and our talented staff will make sure your repairs are performed correctly with a perfect paint match. Been in an accident? Call Cure Refinishing.
Dr. Nathan Springer, T-County's #1 orthodontic specialist, is accepting new patients and is now proudly offering complimentary consultations. Dr. Springer's dedicated team of dental professionals is committed to creating beautiful, confident smiles from a wide variety of treatment options, from traditional applications to the latest innovative orthodontic advancements, including Invisalign. Join Dr. Nathan Springer's Winning Smile team today. 107 Ray Avenue in New Philadelphia, conveniently located just 2 blocks from New Philadelphia High School.
Both the Quakers of New Philadelphia and the Ashland Arrows continuing their warm-ups ahead of our tip-off tonight. Bill Morgan with the coach, Phil Tidrick. Phil, you know it's a big game when the producer for our broadcast is the CEO of Claxon Communications, Casey Claxon. One of two things. Either it's an incredibly big game or he couldn't get anybody else to come up to Ashland.
Well, I get that. I really do get that. If we weren't scheduled to do the game, I'm not sure I would be here.
The crazy thing is, I often kind of joke that you seem like you're the mayor of New Philadelphia and we're at Quaker Gymnasium. Everybody knows you, but I guess since you went to college at what was then Ashland College, not Ashland University, you know half the people in this gym.
I know a few. I was surprised about the old AD at Ashland was the AD at Ashland when I played. I played in this gym. It's still a pretty nice gym. I mean, that was long 50 years ago. But that's it's a pretty nice place still. And I'm waiting on them to bring their band in down there. They have a band that they play under the one end. Always good music, always good people. Very gracious host for us, Bill.
As I said, the CEO of Claxon Communications, Casey Claxon, is here. Do you know what Casey's nickname is?
I don't have any idea.
The King of Kimbolton. That's what a lot of people call him, the King of Kimbolton, Casey Claxon. Now, when we talk about, though, this Quaker basketball team, probably one of the areas they struggled, quite frankly, Phil, the most in on Tuesday night in the loss at Worcester was their outside shooting. Lincoln Murphy did okay, but a lot of the rest of the team really struggled from beyond the arc.
No, they did. And to me, that's the time when you've got to say, maybe I shouldn't shoot that anymore, and try to get to the hole a little bit. Try to get the ball inside, no matter who it is, and no matter whether they had success with it. Get it inside, then you can kick it back out, and maybe you got – and those shots were wide open shots. I mean, it's not like they had hands in their faces. But maybe you'll get a little bit more open if you kick it in and then kick it back out.
The Quakers will be wearing their traveling black uniforms with red, trimming their white numbers and letters. Ashland in the home whites with black letters and numbers trimmed in orange. Coming up next, it's the tip-off and the play-by-play action. New Philadelphia at Ashland tonight with Claxon Communications, Big Z Sports, and the sports voice of the Valley.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans.
Learn more about First Federal Community Bank at firstfed.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
At Dover Philly Heating and Cooling in downtown Dover, they know the best advertising is a satisfied customer. That's why they guarantee customer satisfaction with every job. Check out DoverPhillyHVAC.com to read real reviews from real customers who were really satisfied.
This is Jim Moser. As the only designated trained comfort specialist in Tuscarawas County, my team and I will provide honest and knowledgeable service to keep your family comfortable year-round.
If you need service or a new system, call Dover Philly Heating and Cooling at 330-343-5511.
Welcome back to our Peterman Plumbing and Heating Audiocast tonight of this matchup in boys high school basketball and the OCC between New Philadelphia and Ashland at Ashland. Prior to every high school basketball game, as a part of our broadcast with Big Z and the sports voice of the Valley, you'll hear the national anthem brought to you by First Federal Community Bank. Begin your financial future with First Federal Community Bank, investing in our communities since 1998. First Fed, member FDIC, as we take you down to the court for tonight's national anthem. The national anthem just ahead of tip-off, brought to you, as always, on the sports voice of the Valley by First Federal Community Bank. Investing in our communities since 1898, First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC. Trent Troyer and all the great folks at First Federal Community Bank doing great things in our community day in and day out, week in and week out. We're getting ready to introduce the starting lineups to a nice Friday night crowd here in Ashland. Do you have, by the way,
nowhere close to the school? I mean, there's no place close to the high school here. We got to go out on the main drag down around the college and go out in through there. I think there's a couple of places there.
Okay. Well, maybe we can game plan with Casey about that at halftime.
Yeah, because I'm not really, I'm looking at the main drag.
By the way, I guess what you're saying is the places that you would eat at when you were a student at Ashland.
Domino's went off campus.
Really?
No, very seldom, maybe 5-6 times in 4 years.
That's odd.
No. Get trouble when you go off campus.
Well, yeah. No question about that. I'm sure there are some
Stewart.
My buddy's over there that Heck's sitting with.
Okay.
Randy Emmons is over there. I'll ask Randy.
Well, Heck may know.
I'll ask Randy.
Enough said. Our opening tip-off tonight, you want to make sure, I don't care if it's your home or your business, that furnace is working right. And Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, they are your local trained comfort specialists. Trained, T-R-A-N-E. They're in downtown Dover. Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, offering 24/7 emergency service all night. That, my friends, is an emergency. And Dover Philly Heating and Cooling offers up that emergency service. Call them 355-11. After that, at home with the Marietta Tiger River.
Oh, I know the 1 year varsity. Was that overtime?
Center against Reed Emmons. Ball. With Ashland, quick and crisp with the pass. He will shoot for three. No good. That ball reaches. Ettinger driving in, dumps a pass. Now the pass stolen away by T.R. Harriman. Gets it out to Reed Wells. Mush rush with the board. Gets to Martini. Drives in, flips it up. Shot no good. And that ball rebounded by Reed Emmons. Ashland will come the other way, and they throw the ball. There was a 190-point score. The Arrows winning it 97-93. And to the left of the center circle, quick pass to Reed Wells. Now to Isaac Roman Willie. He comes to the free throw line, back to Reed. Reed penetrates the free throw line, back out to Isaac. He'll work his way into the paint. He's cut off there, forces a shot up with the right hand, dances on the rim, no good. And Isaac tips the ball out. T.R. Harriman will shoot for three. Boy, both these teams ice. 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. The Quakers and Ashland scoreless. New Philly with the rock. T.R. Harriman, front court, left wing, gives it up right of the key to Reed Wells. Reed Wells with the triple, and New Philadelphia with an early 3-0 advantage. 5:40 to play in the first. Arrows with the basketball. It's Garrett Davis, the 6'1 junior, picks his dribble up right of the key, launches it to Ettinger on the left wing. He'll put it on the floor. He averages 24.5 per game. Gets the ball back over to Davis. Davis back to Ettinger, high on the left side of the floor. Ettinger going to put it on the floor. Dribble to the free throw line, into the paint, lays it high over Aiden Mushrush and in. Paxton Ettinger picking up Ashland's first 2 points of the night. New Philly leading the Arrows 3-2. Quakers come into the front court. T.R. Harriman gets to Isaac Roman Willie, down low to Aiden Mushrush front court. Driving in, layup try no good. On the bucket drive by Garrett Davis, but the foul on the Quakers. Will go on Isaac Roman Willie, his first, team number 1 in the opening quarter.
You know, they need to hold the Arrows down, and the Arrows have only taken 2 field goals.
Davis's second free throw after nailing the first is up and in. And if you're a Quaker fan, he's not the guy you want at the free throw line, shooting 92% on the season. Quakers with the ball. Quinn Miller driving the left baseline. He gets drilled on the shot attempt that was no good, but no foul called.
He got hit twice.
I don't know how that's not a foul.
I mean, it's okay if you go straight up and down.
He gives the pass up quickly to senior point guard Reed Wells between the circles. 5-4 Quakers. 4:20 to play in the opening period. Now the ball to Quinn Miller. Miller cut off left of the key, gets the ball back to Reed Wells near the left sideline. Reed going to take a look at that Ashland defense. He'll penetrate to the free throw line out to Lincoln Murphy. He'll shoot for three. The shot no good, but Lincoln knocked to the ground, and Murph going to go to the line. And Wayne County that shot well from three-point range as he buried 4 triples for his total of 12. Lincoln's first, up and in. Second free throw after the quick knee bend. That is nothing but the net. By the way, my personal thanks to a couple of Ashland connections for me, giving me some info ahead of this game. One of their longtime PA voices, Dan Chandler. Dan and I have rushed, goes to throw a pass, and ball tipped and out of bounds.
It was either that or it was a foul on the pass.
Well, and the official, who was on the opposite side of the floor, comes over and overrules the other official and says, Arrows ball.
Was that the guy we had in the freshman in the JV game?
It was not. 8-4. Quakers leading Arrows with the basketball. Ettinger being guarded by Reed Wells deep on the left wing. Putting it on the floor, spinning left side of the paint. And a foul is going to be called on Reed Wells.
It's his brother.
I don't think so. There's not a real big resemblance between those two.
I wasn't looking at their physical resemblance.
I know. You think they graduated from Ashland High. Driving in, shot flipped up, dancing off the back of the rim, and no good on the Gabe Bates drive.
And that's 2 on Reed Wells.
Now he's going to have to get off the floor in a hurry, and he will. Immediately, T.R. Harriman back into the game. Gabe Bates averages 15.5 per game. There's his first tonight. It's 8-5. Quakers leading Ashland. Well, that's interesting. T.R. Harriman came in, but he came in for Jackson Martini. Bates' second shot is up and in as well. 8-6. New Philly leading. Some pressure in the backcourt for Ashland. Quinn Miller's got it. Comes into the front court. Tosses the ball to Lincoln Murphy. Now to T.R. Harriman. Harriman passes over on the left side of the floor to Quinn Miller. Miller come toward the top of the key and get it to Reed Wells. Wells going to put it on the floor, trying to use a pick, and does from Aiden Mushrush to come toward the top of the key. And a foul is going to be called on Garrett Davis. Davis, a 6'1 junior. Called for the violation of the agreed-upon rules, as Paul Keels of the Ohio State Network would say. Penetrating, Quinn Miller dumps it to Aiden Mushrush, who dropped the ball, but Quinn Miller hustling covers it. Now to Lincoln Murphy. Murphy into the paint, off to T.R. Harriman. He goes to the free throw line, swings it back over to Q on the left wing. Quinn to Aiden Mushrush, and a whistle and a foul going to be called on Ashland. 2:35 to play in the first. Don't forget, coming up after the game tonight, Coach and I will name a Subway Player of the Game, brought to you by our local Subway restaurant, Subway Eat Fresh. T.R. Harriman to inbound for the Quakers. Left baseline to Murphy. Murphy fights his way down that left baseline, throws it out to Harriman above the top of the key. T.R. only a junior, over to Quinn Miller. Now over to Reed Wells, who's standing in the center circle. Reed to Lincoln Murphy. Murphy flips it to Reed Wells. Now back to Lincoln on the left side. Gets the ball down low to Aiden Mushrush. Kicks it back out to Murphy. Drives the left side. Gets it to Mushrush. He puts it up from 15. A little strong and no good. That ball rebounded by Reed Emmons of Ashland. The Arrows can tie it with a bucket here, take the lead with a three. Here comes the three. That's off the front of the rim. No good. That ball tipped out in the long rebound of the Arrows. Ettinger, a deep triple. That shot no good. Great hustle and rebound, but the putback try no good by Garrett Davis. The Quakers rebound the second Ashland miss on the possession. 1:42 to play in the first quarter. New Philly, no one's going to score 97 in this game, by the way. 8-6. Quakers wouldn't know.
We might get to 27.
Lincoln Murphy, we might get 97 combined.
Nah, maybe.
Quaker jumper, no good. Ashland the rebound. As the Arrows come into the front court, Bates with the ball. He puts up a long three that's nowhere near good. T.R. Harriman rebounding that one. Bates' younger brother, Grayson Bates, a member of this team, but he suffered an injury back in football season that has not allowed him, unfortunately, to play. Quakers inside to Aiden Mushrush, who puts it up in and off the assist from T.R. Harriman. 10-6. Quakers leading with a minute to play in quarter number one. Garrett Davis with the basketball gets to Ettinger. Ettinger dumps a pass. Now the ball goes cross court. Emmons with the three. In and out, no good. That ball tipped by Reed Wells into the hand of Quinn Miller. Quinn will come into the front court, toss it high left to Lincoln Murphy. A quick pass right of the center circle to Reed Wells. Quakers going to stretch it out, run a little clock here late in the first quarter, leading by 4. T.R. Harriman has it high on the right sideline. Now 20 seconds to play in the period. TR to Reed. Reed looks to clock. 15.5 seconds to go. Fires it over to Quinn Miller. High left, now back to Wells. 10.5 seconds to play in the quarter. Reed dribbling 6.5. Right sideline to Harriman. Harriman dumps it backdoor to Ada Mushrush, who lays it up and in as the first quarter comes to a close on a second consecutive Mushrush bucket off of a Harriman assist. After one, New Philadelphia leading Ashland 12-6 with Big Z and the sports voice of the Valley.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
When it comes to one of the most important transactions of your life, you need a team that understands you. Republic State Mortgage. Proudly supporting our local community, Republic State Mortgage specializes in FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional loans to help you find your way home. Call 330-339-4335 today. Republic State Mortgage, 1234 4th Street Southwest in New Philadelphia. Building relationships one home at a time.
NMLS number 211540. NMLS ID 62411. An equal housing lender.
Comes Ashland. Senior guard Gabe Bates bringing it into the front court. Dribbling left wing, drives into the paint. He's cut off there. Flips the shot up, no good. Long rebound. Out to his teammate Davis. His triple, no good. And Isaac Roman Willie going to chase down the board for New Philly. He gets tied up in the front court. That ball tipped away, but T.R. Harriman chases it down. It got tipped into the back court, so no over and back violation. New Philly in the front court with a 6-point 12-6 advantage, given it's very early in this contest, but that is their biggest lead so far. Ball to Isaac Roman Willie, gets double team, ball poked away. Isaac chases it down, but the ball tipped into the hands of Reed Emmons of Ashland. Ettinger driving in from the left side. His shot no good, but he is fouled. And Ettinger will head to the free throw line, 86%. From the stripe on the season. The foul on T.R. Harriman, his first tonight. Ettinger had 2 points in the opening quarter.
He's got to be the leading scorer in the league at 24 a game.
First free throw, airborne and in for Paxton Ettinger. 12-7. I realize something like I'm about to mention, maybe some type of OHSAA point of emphasis as Ettinger knocks down the second. But one of the officials talked to one of the Ashland players lined up for the free throw and told him to tuck in his jersey. And the jersey wasn't even completely hanging out. Maybe the front of it was over the front of his shorts a little. Really? Is that what we're worried about?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
It is. They worry more about that than they do traveling or some of the other things that go on.
T.R. Harriman with the basketball. Works it over to Jackson Martini. He goes mid-post left with the pass. Aiden Mushrush into the paint, powers it up, hangs on the rim, won't go down for Aiden, but he is fouled and will go to the line to shoot a pair. Aiden Mushrush. And one's on Paxton Ettinger, Ashland's leading scorer.
You know, that's the thing the Quakers are doing. They're going in, they're going inside. And, you got to make them, and because, we've got the height advantage. The Quakes have the height advantage on them. Their tallest guy is a 6'3" wing player.
Aiden hitting both of the free throws, making it 14-8. Once again matching their biggest lead so far of 6 points. Foul. Going to be called on Jackson Martini.
His first personal, team second of the quarter.
They're calling it like a 7th grade game. There's going to be contact in a varsity basketball game. If it doesn't have anything to do with the play, then let it go.
With the basketball, Emmons near the right corner. He gets cut off. Dumps it to Bates. Bates tries to throw it inside to Ettinger. Stolen away by New Philadelphia's Lincoln Murphy. Murphy flips it across midcourt. to Harriman, spins into the paint, out to Jackson Martini. He'll stroke a three, rattles off the rim, no good. That ball yanked down on the rebound by Gunnar Lacey. Quickly into the front court comes Edinger, high shot, no good. Easily rebounded by Mushrush. Quickly in the front court with his pass to Harriman. TR dribbles it out to the left wing, going to slow down, set up the offense. 5:40 to play in the opening half. Quakers up by 6, trying to make it 8 or 9 here. Martini will shoot for 3, off the rim, no good. That ball rebounded by Garrett Davis of Ashland. 14-8, the tally remains. Edinger has the ball, right corner, dumps it to Emmons. Emmons back out to Edinger. He's deep on the right wing, guarded by Murphy, fights his way into the paint. And then a whistle and a foul going to be called on New Philadelphia's Lincoln Murphy. Coming up after the game tonight, Coach and I going to name a Subway player of the game, brought to you by our area locally owned Subway restaurant, Subway Eat Fresh. Ashland inbounding and away from the basketball. A foul going to be called on Ashland of the offensive variety.
Illegal screen on number 4, Reed Evans.
So the Quakers will inbound. As you can probably no doubt hear, the Ashland fans not enthralled with the officiating. Quakers into the front court. Jackson Martini down the left baseline, puts it high off the glass, dances on the front of the rim. Won't go down, but he's fouled. And the talented sophomore will throw a pair.
Arrow fouls on number 0, Gunnar Lacey. His first personal since go to the court.
And that's what he needs to do. That was a good take to the hole. He's 6'5" and he's got a big body. You're either going to get it in or you're going to get fouled.
He did miss the first of 2 free throws. Jackson Martini, one of the top 3 scorers on this team over the course of this 2025-2026 campaign. Jackson's second shot, a line drive, that's a miss. Baden Mushrush had the rebound, but then lost it. Now, New Philadelphia has missed, I think it's been 2, maybe 3 consecutive possessions on opportunities to extend this 6-point lead. Sooner or later, Ashland's going to hit a 3, and as soon as I say that, Edinger does. I mean, they're very good at shooting the triple. Edinger hits that. He has 7 of their 11, and that cuts the New Philly lead 2-3, 14-11. Quinn Miller with the ball, splits a pair of defenders, puts it high off the glass and in with the left hand. Quinn Miller, who was our Subway player of the game in the Tuesday night contest. Reed Emmons driving the left baseline. And a whistle and a holding foul going to be called on Martini with the Quakers up by 5 at the half. It is our McInturf Realty halftime report. Brought to you by Jan McInturf and his great group of realtors at McInturf Realty, conveniently located on Tuscarawas Avenue in New Philadelphia. McInturf Realty. 4:22 to play. Before that McInturf Realty halftime report, Edinger driving in, puts it high with the 6'6", Aiden Mushrush, and in. Edinger starting to get his offense going. He's now got 9. The Quakers lead 3-16-13. Quinn Miller going to drive in from the right side, uses the left hand from that right side, and kisses it off the glass and in. Quinn Miller, 18-13. Ashland quickly gets down the floor, and they get it into Ty Bates, who doesn't see a lot of playing time, but due to some injuries playing tonight, Bates gets the bucket. 18-15 Quakes. Zach Ross's team into the front court, and their head coach Zach Ross can ask for and get timeout. 3:45 to play in the half. New Philly 18, Ashland 15 with Big Z and the sports voice of the Valley.
You've got the goals and Subway brings the power. Introducing new Protein Pockets, the ultimate grab-and-go win. A wheat tortilla loaded with hand-chopped veggies, bold sauces, and over 20 grams of protein, all for just $3.99. Choose your favorite powerhouse combination: Baja Chicken, Peppercorn Ranch Chicken, Italian Trio, or Turkey and Ham. Protein Pockets from your local Subway. Eat fresh, feel good.
Quaker basketball with Big Z and the sports voice of the Valley. New Philadelphia leading Ashland 18-15. Quakers inbounding in the front court after an NPHS timeout.
2-3 zone by the Arrows. Trying to stem the tide a little bit.
Parker Rieger with it high on the right. He checked in when Jackson Martini picked up his second foul a minute or so ago. Quinn Miller with it, right side, but back to Rieger. Rieger to T.R. Harriman. Two of the Quaker starters on the bench with 2 fouls each in Martini and Reed Wells. 18-15. Quakers work it left side to T.R. Harriman. Cross court to Quinn Miller. He's going to shoot for 3. A little bit long and no good. Backside rebound yanked down by Ashland's Gabe Bate. Into the front court come the Arrows, and Emmons is going to bury a 3, and that knocks the game at 18. So 2 of the last 3 Arrows field goals have been triples, and it's 18-18 with 2:47 to play before the half. T.R. Harriman with the basketball. Directing some offensive traffic as he comes high left. Now over right sideline, his quick chest pass into the hands of Quinn Miller. Miller back to Harriman. Left wing to Murphy. Lincoln going to put it on the floor. Throw it back left corner. Parker Rieger will triple. No good. That shot rebounded on the miss by Bate. And Aiden Mushrush gets it back. He puts it off the glass and in. What a first half for Mushrush. He's in double figures with 10. The ball loose on the floor. And a whistle and a foul. I believe it's going to be on Mushrush. It is. The first on Aiden. New Philly up by a deuce, 20-18. That'll put Ty Bates at the free throw line. He comes in, limited playing time in the year, averaging 1 point per game. He's already got 2 tonight, misses the first of 2. Report. And a whistle and a foul on Reed Emmons. What kind of makes me laugh about that? Emmons standing there with his palms up. He had his hands on the back of T.R. Harriman, who had the ball right in front of the official.
But again, there was no stoppage, no change of the play. That's not fouls. If you get a change of direction or lose the ball, that's a foul. Your hand in the middle of the back, unless these guys, they say it's a foul.
Quakers with the ball. Quinn Miller going to shoot for 3. A little bit long and no good. That long rebound goes to Quinn Miller. He drives the right side and a whistle and a foul on Ashland. That's going to be on Ty Bates. Both teams in the bonus for the remainder of the first half. 1:43 to play. So Quinn to shoot 2. The lefty flips it up and in. Well, Quinn has certainly powered this team off the bench the last couple of games. He had 11 points in the second half Tuesday night, but allowed New Philly to fight back in from what was a big-time deficit in the first quarter. Quinn's second shot, that is up and in. New Philly up by 4, 22-18. 1:37 to play in the first half. Ettinger with the ball, guarded by T.R. Harriman, powers his way into the paint, lost the ball, and it comes off the glass into the hands of Aiden Mushrush. So the Quakers can build that lead back to a half dozen more with a 3-ball here. Harriman running the offense with Reed Wells on the bench with 2 fouls. TR goes left wing to Quinn Miller. Down low to Mushrush. That ball goes out of bounds off Ettinger, who was trying to help on the 6'6 Mushrush. Tipped the ball away, but it went off his hands and out of bounds, left baseline.
The Quakers have done a pretty good job with Reed Wells out of the lineup. They really have. They've held their own, and that's good to see. Somebody else has got to step up.
Quakers trying to get it in to a cutting Lincoln Murphy, but that ball kicked out of bounds by Ashland. The ball will stay with New Philly. That ball bounced like into the Ashland locker room hallway, so someone's got to go and retrieve it. A young man does. Quakers will inbound from the right baseline. Quinn Miller goes right corner to Lincoln Murphy. Murphy down that right baseline, cut off. Now they get it back out to Quinn Miller. Miller comes in, he needs some help, throws it to Harriman. TR going to put up a long 3, no good. Isaac Roman Willie, the offensive rebound. Gets it to Murphy. Murph will triple and bury it from the right corner, 25-18. Lincoln's first field goal of the night gives New Philly their biggest lead. Opposite end, a long range. I mean, it was literally NBA range 3, if not more, from Ettinger. A miss, a Quaker rebound. New Philadelphia up 25-18. They come into the front court under a minute to play in the half. T.R. Harriman controlling it. Works it high right side to Isaac, Roman, Willie. Isaac, number 1 on the back of that black Quaker jersey. Going to put it on the floor, get it to T.R. And then a whistle and a foul on Gunnar Lacey. Now, these couple of foul calls, the last couple, have gone in favor of New Philadelphia. But, I mean, when they're blowing, and I don't care which way it's going, when they're blowing the whistle all the time, it really challenges, coach, the flow of the game for either team.
It does. And you're looking at 17. I don't understand. I really don't.
Isaac missing the first one. Second free throw for Isaac up and in. His first point of the night. Quakers up 26-18. 20 seconds to play before our Mac and Turf Realty halftime report. Gabe Bates with the rock. Front court high in the right for Ashland. He's going to buy Lincoln Murphy. 9.5 to go. Bates going to put it on the floor, start to play into the paint. His shot blocked from behind by Lincoln Murphy and out of bounds. Murph serving up the facial tonight in Ashland. It'll be Garrett Davis to inbound. Just to the left of the Ashland bucket. Got it to a cutting teammate. Emmons' shot no good. The ball tipped around, and that will bring the opening half to a close. An impressive first 2 quarters for New Philadelphia. As we reach the Mac and Turf Realty halftime report, Zach Ross and company up by 8. New Philadelphia 26, Ashland 18 with Claxon Communications, Big Z Sports, and the sports voice of the Valley.
In basketball, a game can be won or lost with the right call. Real estate is no different. Hi, this is Jan McInturf, and when it's time to buy or sell a home, the right call is to McInturf Realty. For over 30 years, our team has delivered results, making us your trusted local real estate choice. We're grateful for your continued support and are ready to help you make the right moves in real estate. Visit us online at McInturfRealty.net. Make the call to McInturf Realty.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Think Newtown Mall is just for shopping? Think again. With a great mix of local favorites and national brands, it's the perfect place to find what you need and discover something new. Whether you're checking out the latest trends, grabbing a bite to eat, or just enjoying the atmosphere, it's a great time anytime. Make a day of it, bring a friend, and experience the mall like never before. Stay in the loop. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and visit newtownmall.com to see what's happening.
Newtown Mall, a great time anytime. Newtown Mall, this town is your town.
Feeling uneasy about your finances? Your credit union can help. I'm Katie Steinebry, a certified financial counselor at Dover Philly, and I can help you get back on track financially. Whether you are trying to establish a budget or rebuild credit, I can help. All discussions are confidential and free of charge with your credit union membership. Call Dover Philly today at 330-364-8874 and ask for Katie. At Dover Philly Federal Credit Union, we're people helping people. It's how we thrive together. Join us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Running a business is challenging, but managing your finances shouldn't be. This is Carrie Miller, Cash Management Officer at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that time is money, which is why we offer a suite of cash management solutions designed to streamline your operations. From online banking to merchant services, we have the tools you need to keep your business moving forward. Visit our website at csb1.com or call 800-654-9015 to learn more. The Commercial and Savings Bank, your partner in success, member FDIC.
To be a success in basketball, it takes a team effort, a smart coach, a take-charge starting lineup, and cooperation. And the same is true when it comes to insurance. Your local insurance agents, Nathan and Don Kemp, and the team at Kemp Insurance are dedicated to providing a strong lineup of plans for a winning future. Let Kemp Insurance provide you with all-star coverage for your auto, home, farm, business, and life. For a secure financial future, get the winning team at Kemp Insurance on your side. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years. East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
The Mackin Turf Realty halftime report is here on the Sports Voice of the Valley with our Audiocast tonight being brought to you in part by Peterman Plumbing and Heating. Thanks to Doug and all the folks there for making this Audiocast possible tonight. And thanks to Jan McInturf and his great staff of realtors for making this broadcast and halftime report possible as well. Mackin Turf Realty, when you're ready to make the call on buying or selling real estate in the Valley, make the call to 330-364-SOLD. The Quakers outscoring Ashland 12-6 in the opening quarter to have a 6-point advantage headed into the second quarter. And the Quakers, with a late offensive surge in the second quarter, outscore Ashland 14-12 in the period, taking an 8-point locker room lead at the half, 26-18. We're coming to you from the Republic State Mortgage mobile studio. Thanks so much to Ruth and Dan Long. Now, Ruth and Dan kind of live out in the middle of nowhere in Carroll County, and I am not real sure that they have been out of their driveway, Phil, since we got like 12 inches of snow. Where they live, it's probably hard to get out.
I can believe that. I can believe that. It wasn't for a couple of days till people got dug out of town.
Right, and yeah, if you live in Dover or Philly, enough challenges there. But thanks to Dan and Ruth, whether they've been out of that long stone driveway they've got or not, at Republic State Mortgage. Coming up as our halftime report continues, we'll look at all the numbers from the first half of play, the most important of which find New Philadelphia leading Ashland 26-18 with Big Z and the Sports Voice of the Valley.
When it comes to one of the most important transactions of your life, you need a team that understands you. Republic State Mortgage. Proudly supporting our local community, Republic State Mortgage specializes in FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional loans to help you find your way home. Call 330-339-4335 today. Republic State Mortgage, 1234 4th Street Southwest in New Philadelphia. Building relationships one home at a time.
NMLS number 211540. NMLS ID 62411. An equal housing lender.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
At Dover Philly Heating and Cooling in downtown Dover, they know the best advertising is a satisfied customer. That's why they guarantee customer satisfaction with every job. Check out DoverPhillyHVAC.com to read real reviews from real customers who were really satisfied.
This is Jim Moser. As the only designated trained comfort specialist in Tuscarawas County, my team and I will provide honest and knowledgeable service to keep your family comfortable year-round.
If you need service or a new system, call Dover Philly Heating and Cooling at 330-343-5511.
You're locked into the Mackin Turf Realty halftime report on our audio cast tonight with Big Z and the Sports Voice of the Valley. New Philadelphia leading Ashland 26-18 at the half in Ashland. Time now for our Kemp Insurance halftime stat report, brought to you by Nathan and Don Kemp, the father-son team at Kemp Insurance, East High in New Philadelphia. The coach, Phil Tidrick, in now with a look at our halftime numbers.
Okay, thanks a lot, Bill. For the Ashland Arrows tonight, the Arrows were 3 of 11 from inside the three-point line for 27%. 2 of 8 behind the line for 25%. They were 5 of 19 from the floor in the first half for 26%. Free throws, they were 6 of 8 for 75%. 9 boards, 6 turnovers, and 2 assists on their 5 buckets. For your New Philadelphia Quakers in the first half, 6 of 10 from inside that three-point line, 60%. 2 of 12 behind it for 17%. 8 of 22 for the Quakers from the floor for 36%. They were 8 of 11 from the free throw line for 73%. They had 13 boards, only turned it over 1 time, and had 5 assists on their 8 buckets. We'll take a quick break and come back with individual scoring tonight. New Philadelphia at Ashland OCC basketball game.
To be a success in basketball, it takes a team effort, a smart coach, a take-charge starting lineup, and cooperation. And the same is true when it comes to insurance. Your local insurance agents, Nathan and Don Kemp, and the team at Kemp Insurance are dedicated to providing a strong lineup of plans for a winning future. Let Kemp Insurance provide you with all-star coverage for your auto, home, farm, business, and life. For a secure financial future, get the winning team at Kemp Insurance on your side. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years. East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Okay, welcome back to the Kemp Insurance halftime stat report here at beautiful Ashland Gymnasium. For the Ashland Arrows were led in scoring by their leading scorer, 6-foot senior Paxton Edinger. 2 field goals, a 3-point goal, and 2 throws for 9. You had Gabe Baith, who had 2 throws for 2. Reed Emmons, who had a 3-point bucket for 3. Garrett Davis, who had 2 throws for 2. And rounding out the scoring for the Arrows was Ty Bates with a bucket for 2. For your New Philadelphia Quakers in the first half, the Quakers were led in scoring by their second leading scorer, 6'6" senior Aiden Mushrush, who went 4 of 5 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the line, 10 points. Lincoln Murphy had a 3-ball and 3 throws for 6. Quinn Miller had 2 buckets and 2 throws for 6. Reed Wells had a triple for 3. And rounding out the scoring was Isaac Roman Willie with the throw for 1. Leading rebounders in the first half, Aiden Mushrush with 4. Leading assists, T.R. Harriman with 3. Bill?
Your Kemp Insurance Stat Update brought to you by Don and Nathan Kemp at Kemp Insurance, East High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Don and Nathan happy to give you a free quote on all of your insurance needs. Coming up first thing Monday morning, Kemp Insurance. And that wraps up our Mac and Turf Realty halftime report. Mac and Turf Realty, when you're ready to make the call on buying or selling real estate in the Valley, make the call to Mac and Turf Realty, 330-364-SOLD. New Philly leading by 8 as the third quarter gets underway. Paxton Edinger driving into the paint. Shot no good. Jackson Martini clearing the glass for New Philadelphia. Gets it out to Reed Wells. Wells into the front court. Dumps it right wing to T.R. Harriman. Cross court to Martini. He'll spot up for a 3 and drain it. Jackson Martini with the 3-ball. His first 3 of the night. New Philly now leading by double digits. 11-29-18. Reed Emmons with the ball. Over to Gunnar Lacey. Now to Edinger. Edinger hands it off right sideline. To Baith in front of the bench for Ashland. Now back to Baith. Baith top of the key. To Davis. He'll jump it up. That shot no good. Isaac Roman Willie the rebound for New Philadelphia. Reed Wells will come into the front court. The Quaker point guard bounces it above the top of the key to Isaac Roman Willie. Now he goes right wing to Martini, who got it down low to Aiden Mushrush, who spun to the baseline, put it up and in. Points 11 and 12 for the 6'6" senior. Quakers up by 13, 31-18. Edinger with the basketball, driving to left baseline, flips it up and in. Edinger now in double digits for the Arrows. He's got 11, but the Quakers lead by 11. More importantly, 31-20. Reed Wells with the basketball. Makes a quick pass left wing to Isaac Roman Willie. He powers his way into the paint, puts it high off the square from the right side, and in Isaac Roman Willie. Quakers back to leading by a baker's dozen. Ettinger spinning into the paint, nearly threw the ball away and did, but covered by Reed Emmons in the right corner, and he buries a three. Emmons, second three ball, 33-23. Quakers leading by 10 and with the ball. T.R. Harriman tries to bounce it inside, throws it away, stolen away by Gabe Bate. Ahead to Ettinger. Ettinger lays it up and in. 33-25. Ettinger now with 13. Quakers into the front court. And T.R. Harriman penetrates the paint, kicks it back outside, but as he does so, is called for the offensive foul.
Well, you know there's going to be somebody there. You got to drive to the lane under control and make a good pass. And I'm sure Coach Zach Ross is not very happy with that call.
33-25. Quakers leading, but the Arrows with the ball. And away from the basketball. An illegal screen going to be called on Gunnar Lacey, the senior.
Can't throw your shoulder, which is what he did. I watched it.
But did it affect you were just talking earlier about, did that really affect the play?
Yes. It knocked our defense off the ball.
33-25. Quakers leading and with the ball. Reed Wells bounces it to Mushrush. Mid-post left, he powers his way into the paint. Are you kidding me? They claim Aiden Mushrush hooked the defender. His second foul. 33-25. Ettinger driving in, throws it out to Reed Emmons. Emmons has hit a couple of triples. He's guarded by Jackson Martini. Emmons picks his dribble up, throws it high right to Bate. Bate, top of the key, he'll triple. Off the back of the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound going to be won by Martini. Jackson, that lanky 6'5" sophomore, into the front court. Throws it high left to Reed Wells. Wells to Lincoln Murphy. Murphy picks his dribble up, gives it up to Isaac Roman Willie. Boy, Isaac thought about the three. Instead gives it to Wells. Wells triples and hits it from the left sideline just in front of the Quaker bench. New Philly back up by double digit. 36-25 Quakes. 4:37 to play in the third quarter. Ettinger drives in, flips it up with the right hand. Shot no good. But a whistle and a foul on the Quakers. That'll go on Isaac Roman Willie. Ettinger to go to the free throw line, where he will toss two. Ettinger had 9 in the first half. He has 4 so far in the third quarter for an Ashland team leading 13.
He's a scorer, Bill. I'll tell you what, he's as good a scorer as I've seen in this league.
Putting the first of his 2 up and in, and he shoots 86% from the free throw line. Not too many high school players shoot 86%.
They don't, but if you look at his game, 24 points something a game, that's pretty impressive. You got to be pretty doggone good if you can score like that.
Well, he can shoot the three and he drives the bucket. That's why he gets so many free throw attempts.
Correct.
36-27. Quakers leading by 9 and with the ball. Quinn Miller into the game for the first time in the third quarter. Picks his dribble up high left, fires it back into the center circle. Reed Wells, left foot in the center circle. Right foot outside, dribbling, picked up by Emmons at 6'3" against 5'8". Now to Quinn Miller. Miller left sideline, needs some help, finds it to Reed Wells, left of the center circle. Reed putting it on the floor as we pass the midway point of the third quarter. Wells gives it up to Lincoln Murphy, right corner, back to Reed, high on the right side of the floor near the sideline. Reed going to put it on the floor, work the ball to Jackson Martini. Martini putting it on the floor, going to triple right of the key, grazes the left side of the rim, no good rebound. Ettinger of Ashland. He'll come into the front court. Throws it out to Emmons. He will triple and hit another Reed Emmons. Emmons with 3 threes, and that has cut what had been a 13-point Quaker lead down to 6, 36-30. 3:18 to play. We are in quarter number 3. Bill Morgan and the coach, Phil Tidrick. The ball to Jackson Martini. He drives in, and a whistle and a foul going to be called on Ashland on Martini's drive to the hoop.
Arrow fouls on number 3, Gabe May. His second personal, team's second of the quarter. Substitution.
On the floor for the Quakers, Aiden Mushrush, T.R. Harriman, along with Lincoln Murphy, Reed Wells, and Quinn Miller. Miller trying to inbound to Murphy, and a whistle and a foul on Ashland.
Fouls on number 4, Reed Evans. His third personal, team's third.
Well, both these teams, Ashland and New Philadelphia, 3 team fouls apiece in the quarter. You get to 5 in any quarter, then the team shoots 5 inside to Mushrush, and Aiden powers it up and in. He's got 14, high score in the game. Quakers lead by 8. With the ball, Davis, right wing, lost his dribble, regained it, picked it up high on the right side, looking, gives it to a backdoor cutting Ettinger. Turnaround follow-away shot, no good. That ball tipped out of bounds off the hands of Ty Bates. It'll be Quaker basketball. 2:40 to play. 38-30. Quakers get the ball. High post to Quinn Miller, left corner. Triple by Lincoln Murphy. Off the left side of the rim, no good. Backside rebound to Bate. Bate to Ettinger. He drives in, puts it up, no good. And the Ashland fans outraged. They felt like Ettinger was fouled. He was called for traveling. I kind of feel like he was fouled. Your thoughts?
My thoughts are the Euro steps a travel, and he traveled.
And the problem with that is some officials call it a travel, some officials don't. What are the kids to think?
I'm telling you, the officials don't know what traveling is anymore. I'm firmly believe in that. Either that or the state told them don't call traveling, because how many times you see traveling?
T.R. Harriman passing. Dade Mushrush back to T.R. left side corner. He throws the ball out. Quinn Miller, quick pass left corner to Murphy, steps inside the arc, drives to the hoop, puts it high off the square, dances off the front of the rim, the back of the rim, and down for Lincoln Murphy. 40-30 Quakers, 1:35 to play in quarter number 3. It's Bill Morgan and the coach, Phil Tidrick from Ashland. These Ashland fans getting a little chippy, down by 10. Bates with a long 3, in and out, no good. Aiden Mushrush, another Quaker board. Quakers leading by 10, trying to make it even bigger here in terms of their advantage. T.R. Harriman dribbling high right, guarded by Davis. Works his way to T.R. Great pass down low to Quinn Miller, who put it up and in. T.R. dropping dimes like it's nobody's business. 42-30 Quakers, under a minute to play. Driving into the paint, Ettinger, and a whistle and a foul on the Quakers.
That's 2 shots. He was shooting. He was in the act of shooting.
So the foul on Reed is his third. Quinn Miller has come off the bench to score 8. Ettinger to shoot a pair, his first one up and in. Ettinger, 7 points in this half, 9 in the first half, so he's got 16, but the Quakers lead by 11, 42-31. His second shot up and in. Boy, a sweet stroke Ettinger has at the free throw line.
He does. He's got a nice looking, somebody taught him very well, and he's worked on it.
T.R. Harriman getting double teamed in the backcourt, finds the front court to Reed Wells. Wells to Quinn Miller. Miller throws the ball away. Ettinger has it for Ashland, driving in from the right side. His shot rejected by Aiden Mushrush. And that will send Ettinger right back to the free throw line, where he is, I believe, 6 of 6 tonight.
He is.
His third personal. Team's fifth of the quarter.
So Mushrush with his third foul tonight. Ettinger hits the first of 2 on this trip to the line. 42-33 after the game tonight. Phil and I will name a Subway player of the game. Subway, eat fresh. Isaac Roman Willie checking in for New Philadelphia as Mushrush goes to the bench with 3 fouls. Ettinger's second shot, the net didn't even move.
Well, you know he's a good shooter when the net doesn't move for either shot.
42-34. Reed Wells in the backcourt. And a whistle and a foul. I believe that's going to be called on Garrett Davis. It is. So the Quakers will inbound.
Yeah, the Quakers are going to run. I'm assuming they're going to run this down for the last shot and either go in up 8, up 10, up 11, or whatever. I think they're going to try to take the last shot.
Aiden Mushrush back into the game. Lincoln Murphy inbounding in the backcourt to Reed Wells. Wells slowly dribbling, waist high with the left hand, now the right hand. 23 seconds to go in the quarters. He comes into the front court, throws it high right to T.R. Harriman. Harriman lost the ball, had to pick it up. Got the ball back, looked like double dribble, no call. Hands it off to Wells, 11 seconds to go. Reed high on the left, gets it to Harriman, 7.5 to go. Reed double team left sideline, tries to throw a pass stolen away into the hands of Ettinger. Ettinger loses the dribble, picks it up, does not get the shot off as the third quarter comes to a close. After 3 quarters in Ashland, New Philadelphia leading the Arrows 42-34 with Big Z Sports and the sports voice of the Valley.
On your way to catch the Quakers game and everybody's hungry, swing by Subway and score with the sub of the day. Get a fresh 6-inch sub for just $4.99, perfect for busy families on the move. From Meatball Monday to Spicy Italian Sunday, there's a favorite for every fan. For just $2 more, make it a meal with a drink, chips, or cookies. Fast break to flavor, score the sub of the day only at Subway. Proud sponsors of the player of the game. Eat fresh, feel good, and go Quakers.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered, or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
Fourth quarter play-by-play being brought to you by Dover Philly Heating and Cooling in downtown Dover. Quakers with the basketball and an 8-point lead to start the fourth quarter, up 42-34. Reed Wells comes into the front court, dumps a pass left wing to Quinn Miller. He begins to drive toward the baseline, and a whistle and a foul called on Kingston Jenkins in for his first action of the night. So the Quakers will inbound. T.R. Harriman from the left baseline, near the left corner to Quinn Miller. He takes Emmons down the baseline and put it up and in. 44-34. Quinn now in double figures with 10. Quakers, not so coincidentally, up by 10. Ettinger with the basketball. Works his way into the paint. Flips it up at the right hand. Shot no good. Rebound tipped around. Reed Wells has it for New Philly. Wells to T.R. Harriman. He'll drive the left baseline, pull it back out, bounce it to Murphy, left of the key. Lincoln fires a pass left sideline to Reed Wells in front of the Quaker bench. Fifth-year head coach Zach Ross telling his guys, spread the floor a little bit, spread the floor a little bit. Quinn Miller with the ball now, makes a pass over to Murphy. Murphy left side of the floor, drives into the paint, kicks it out. Quinn Miller going to stroke a three and bury it. Boys, circle that one at the 7-minute mark. Quakers up by 13 on the Quinn Miller triple. So New Philadelphia, for the second time tonight, leads by 13, and as Ashland transitioned into the front court, a whistle and a foul on the Quakers. It was on junior guard Lincoln Murphy, his second. Ball inbounded to Ettinger. Ettinger cut off left baseline, gets it to Davis, who had the ball poked out of his hands and out of bounds into the Ashland student section. 6:51 to go in regulation. Quakers up 47-34. The ball inbounded to Baith. He'll drive in, flipped it into the hands of Davis. They pull it back out. Now to Emmons, a long triple, misses it off the front of the rim. The ball tipped around. T.R. Harriman fights for it, comes up with the rebound. Then Ettinger going to be called for a reach-in foul as Harriman was transitioning into the front court. This becomes a huge possession, I think, here for New Philadelphia. If they can score here and make it a 15 or 16-point advantage, Phil, that's good stuff.
That is, but you still got to, you got to finish out the game. You've got to take care of the rock.
Ball loose on the floor. Quakers cover it. And then did Philly call a timeout? They did.
I believe so.
6:28 to play in the fourth quarter. New Philadelphia leading Ashland 47-34 with Big Z and the sports voice in the Valley.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to our live audio cast powered by Peterman Plumbing and Heating. 6:25 to play in the game. New Philadelphia leading 47-34 and with the basketball at Ashland County. T.R. Harriman dribbling front court right wing, picks his dribble up, needs some help, finds it in 6'6", Aiden Mushrush. Mushrush hands back off to T.R., who came high on the right near the sideline to get it. T.R. to Reed Wells. Wells guarded by Ettinger. Wells with the basketball, and a whistle and a foul going to be called on Paxton Ettinger. We've got an Arrows fan who he's not been pleased with the officials all night long, and apparently he can't count to 5 because that's nowhere close to 5 seconds on that call.
He said it was 7.
Well, he can't count to 7 either.
I'm really glad I have these headphones on, though.
47-34. T.R. Harriman working the ball toward the center circle, and that foul goes on Ettinger, and Phil, that's key.
That's number 4. So let's see if he goes back to his region every time our guy tries to take the ball.
The ball inbounded to Reed, probably not. Reed Wells with it. And by the way, that's already the 4th team foul on Ashland in the quarter. Backdoor to Reed Wells. Wells drives in. And an offensive foul going to be called on Reed, and that's going to be Reed's 4th foul.
Yeah, it is.
Quakers up by 13. It's the second time in the game that they've been up by as many as 13. Their biggest lead of the night. Ashland with the basketball. Ettinger, a long-range 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Ball tipped out to Baith. Baith guns a triple. That shot no good. Tipped around by a couple of different players. And Ashland comes up with it. Emmons left corner off to Ettinger. Ettinger driving in against Harriman. He gets cut off. Works the ball back in the corner right side to Davis. Davis to Ettinger. He drives in. Oh, there's no way that bucket counts. That is, wow. I'm just going to quit talking. This is not the NBA with continuation.
Yeah, that wasn't close.
No, it really wasn't.
2 dribbles after he got fouled, after he blew the whistle.
But count the bucket for Ettinger and the free throw. Well, I'll tell you one person that wasn't happy on the Quaker bench was assistant coach Kyle Sundheimer. Not that Coach Ross was, but Kyle could not believe it. Down low to Mushrush. Another assist from T.R. Harriman and another bucket from Aiden Mushrush. Quakers up by 12, 49-37. Ettinger backing in, follow away shot partially tipped by the Quakers. Reed Wells hustling for the rebound for New Philly. Reed dribbling at three-quarter court, 4:48 to play. New Philly up 49-37. I told you we might get to 97 for both teams combined. Quakers with the ball. What is that right now? We're at 86. Quakers gonna run some clock, up by 12. Reed with the ball near the center circle. Throws it high right to Quinn Miller. Miller, left sideline to T.R. Harriman. Harriman drives in, tried to get it down low. Aiden Mushrush.
He's got to quit trying to thread the needle. He got to make a good, solid, easy pass. If not, take the ball out and run clock.
Quaker turnover, Ashland basketball. Baith to Emmons. Emmons driving in from the right wing.
Called Quinn Miller on a foul. They're bound to determine before the 4-minute mark of this half. Both teams are going to be shooting 2 shots.
Well, and right now the Quakers already are, and Ashland will. They get the ball down low. Bates misses the layup. Rebounded by Aiden Mushrush. Coach, when you get a chance, tell me how many boards Aiden has tonight.
Aiden has 7 right now, 8.
Very, very close to a double-double for the Quakers senior. Quinn Miller with the basketball for New Philly in the front court. Quakers leading by 12. T.R. Harriman's got the ball. Goes high right with his pass to Reed Wells. Wells being ball hawked by Baith. Reed drives in, lobs it back out to Miller. Miller to T.R. Harriman, who dropped it, picked it back up. And the Quakers will call for a timeout. We will keep things here. New Philadelphia up by 12, 49-37, 3:36 to play in regulation. And Phil, I know one of the things Zach was trying to do there was avoid the turnover, but having called the timeout, what is the Quaker fifth-year head coach probably telling his team in the huddle?
Well, he's telling them, number one, make good, crisp passes, meet the pass, make sure you step to the ball and meet the pass. And if you get in trouble, I still have timeouts, if necessary. But we don't have to take the ball and make a tough pass. We don't have to take any tough shots. We don't have to shoot the ball because both teams are shooting 2 shots. And, you just need to take care of the basketball. In this, with 3.5 minutes to go in the game, you're up 12 points. Take care of the ball, make some free throws, and we'll see what happens.
As Coach alluded to, 3:36 to play in this game. New Philadelphia up 49-37. Quakers to inbound the ball after the NPHS timeout. T.R. Harriman fires it into the backcourt to Reed Wells. Wells guarded by Davis, comes into the front court, gives it to T.R., right back to Reed. Down low to Mushrush, goes to the glass, lays it up and in. Aiden Mushrush, 51-37, and the Quakers 14-point margin, their biggest of the game, and Ashland throws it away. The pass ahead to Mushrush, and the ball led Aiden too much, tried to save it in, but when he threw it back in, went to the arrows. Edinger driving in from the left side, and a whistle and a foul on Quinn Miller, and that'll put the arrows into the bonus.
Quaker fouls number 24, Quinn Miller.
The foul on Quinn Miller as Edinger will go to the line. Edinger, the first of 2 up and in. Coach, let's see. I have him at 10 of 10 from the line, make it 11 of 11. And that cuts the lead to 12, 51-39. Quakers inbounding, backcourt to Reed Wells. Wells hustling, works it into the front court to Lincoln Murphy. Murphy's pass slapped away, but it's stolen right back by Murphy. Murphy holding on to the ball, goes cross-court right side of the floor with the pass to T.R. Harriman. Harriman hands it off right sideline to Quinn Miller. Miller picks his dribble up, throws it right of the center circle to Harriman. 2:42 to play. Quakers up 51-39. Harriman dribbles over left side, hands off high left side of the floor to Quinn Miller. It's our Peterman Plumbing and Heating Audiocast. And a foul going to be called on Reed Emmons. That's his 4th, maybe his 5th.
I have him for 4, yeah.
So the Quakers will go to the line, Phil to shoot a pair.
I went to college 1 year with Reed Emmons' grandfather, Randy.
First shot by Reed Wells. New Philadelphia is leading in terms of percentage free throw shooter on the season. Hits the first, 52-39. Coming into this game, Ashland held first place in the league by a half game over Dover. Just 2 losses in the league, but this would be number 3. Wells hits the second. The Quakers back to leading by 14. 53-39. The ball slapped away by Lincoln Murphy. Loose on the floor, but Edinger comes up with it. Edinger pushes a lot when he drives. He powers in. They didn't call the foul when he pushed on the drive, but then he misses the shot. They call the foul on New Philly.
Well,
And you know, we talk a lot about some of the calls in this game.
I'm not saying nothing.
But frankly, it's too late for that. But I don't think Zach Ross or Jason Hess have been real happy with the officiating tonight.
Oh, I get it. I don't know what more you got to do as a defensive player. I mean, that's my whole thing.
Ettinger's first shot from the line up and in. The second one up and in as well. Ettinger having scored 13 points tonight from the free throw line and 26 overall. You know, he's come in averaging 24 and a half, and he's exceeded that tonight.
But I think he'll take that considering they don't have anybody else in double figures, Bill.
For sure. Quakers inbounding. Aiden must rush. Aiden says, I know I'm just the inbounds man. I don't want the ball. 75 feet from the basket. Gave it right back to Reed Wells. Wells into the front court. Reed's got it left of the center circle. 2 minutes to play. The Quakers up by 12. Reed to T.R. Harriman. Harriman got double teamed and he threw the ball away.
He left his feet.
Well, and I think Ashland was making a smart move there. Whether or not they're doing it intentionally, they'd rather foul TR and send him to the line than Reed in terms of, hey, this guy's a higher percentage free throw shooter than the other.
They're just trying to get a double team however they can.
Ettinger goes to Emmons' left corner. He'll triple. That's an air ball. Rebounded by Isaac Roman Willie, and he's immediately fouled by Ashland senior Ty Bates. 53-41.
His third personal. At the line, shooting 2 for the Quakers.
The reason Ashland has a half-game lead over Dover going into tonight's action, Dover's game with West Holmes was postponed earlier in the week. So Ashland 9-2 in the conference. Dover at 8-2. Isaac Roman Willie at the line, missing. The 6'2 senior about to get the ball back. Quakers only one player, that's Quinn Miller on the line. Isaac's second shot, airborne it in. 4 points tonight for Isaac Roman Willie. The Quakers up by 14, 1:43 to play. Ashland with the ball. Bates has it passed, stolen away by Isaac Roman Willie, by Lincoln Murphy. Lincoln trips, falls, and a foul called on Ashland.
And goes to the line to shoot too.
Now that foul on Paxton Ettinger, his fifth, gets a round of applause from the Ashland fans, and well deserved. 26 points for the talented senior. Lincoln Murphy to the line. 55-41. Lincoln's first one hangs on the front of the rim and won't go down. 1:34 to play. Lincoln's second shot is up and in. The Quakers lead by 15. That is their biggest lead of the night. 56-41. Into the front court. Davis lost it, regained it, threw it out to Bates. Bates triples and hits it. So Bates, with that triple, picking up his first field goal of the night. And you can talk all you want to about Ettinger getting 26, and don't get me wrong, that is incredibly impressive. But Bates came in, Coach, averaging 15.5 points per game, and that's the first field goal he's had this evening.
Yeah, it is, and yeah, because he was over 7 up until that point in time right there.
Bates, the talented senior athlete on this team. I don't know if he has a spring sport. I know he plays on this Arrows football team, which had a tremendous season in 2025. 56-44, Quakers leading. 1:26 to play, both teams in the bonus.
Yeah, I don't know why an AD would be talking to an official during the middle of the game. So
I do see down on the floor, and you will see this anywhere, I see an Ashland police officer. I mean, honestly, and not kidding around, some of the fans have been pretty expressive. I kind of want that cop to keep an eye on what goes on here. Quakers inbounding. Quinn Miller going to run it up the left sideline as he does. A whistle and a foul on the Arrows. Ty Bates.
Arrow fouls on number 11.
I mean, the kids it's been a clean game kid-wise. You know, there's been a lot of fouls called, but you know what? Every time somebody's got knocked down, somebody on the other team has offered to pick them up. You know, you usually don't see that too often.
Quinn Miller shooting a pair, puts the first one airborne it in for Quinn Miller. Quinn, 8 in the second half, 14 for the game. His second shot, that is also up and in. The Quakers leading by 14 with 1:20 to go. 58-44. Faith loses the basketball out of bounds. That's an Arrows turnover. And 1:16 to play. The Quakers are going to win this game. The only thing to be determined now is the final margin. Reed Wells with the basketball. Comes into the front court. Bounces it left corner to Murphy. Murph throws it back out. Right corner to Murphy. Back high right to Reed Wells. Wells off to T.R. Harriman. Emmons guarding him. T.R. couple of dribbles. Throws it high left side of the floor to Quinn Miller. Then a whistle and a foul on Ashland's Gabe Baton. 59 seconds to go. So the Quakers going to come up with what will be for them, Phil, a big road win.
Oh, there's any question about it. You know, how could you? I know we're talking about young kids, but it's just like this is night and day from the team that played Tuesday night. Night and day. Their defense is a lot better.
It really is.
So
it was interesting, and I won't mention the parent's name, but I was talking to a player of a Quaker varsity starter before the game. Quinn knocks down the second, and I said, do you think the guys have recovered? Are they ready to go? And this person said, we'll see which team shows up. And that was a parent of a player, and we've seen the team that shows up, and they have been impressive tonight. Quakers up by 16 with 45 seconds to go. 60-44. New Philadelphia got a call for time, and that's so they can have their, sub and have players come in. Boy, a great effort on the road this evening. 60-44. Both teams going to huddle up with their respective head coaches. Jason Hess, 117 wins at Ashland, a 2000 grad of Ashland High School. He's an Ashland County Sports Hall of Famer. Meanwhile, Zach Ross in his 5th year at New Philadelphia. Coming up after the game, we'll name a Subway player of the game. Both teams had been huddled up around their head coaches. Ashland breaks away from the huddle. They come out on the floor, as did the Quakers. Isaac Wagner out there now, Parker Rieger, Austin Pringle. Thor Kalamota. And we run a play for him. Parker Rieger with the basketball, flips it over. Trying to run some clock now are the Quakers. Parker Rieger, the junior, dribbling near the center circle, front court, 20 seconds to play. Parker gives it up to Wagner. Wagner to Austin Pringle on the left sideline. The Quakers are going to come away with a triple-header sweep tonight, winning in freshman, JV, and varsity. 9 seconds to go. Rieger dribbling right sideline. He'll get a cutoff as he tried to work his way to the right baseline. And a huge win for New Philadelphia tonight as they come to Ashland and knock off the first-place Arrows. The high school basketball postgame show starting now. New Philly, a 60-44 winner with Big Z and the sports voice of the Valley.
Attention local businesses. Are you looking to expand, invest, or start a new venture? This is Chris Delatorre at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We know that growing your business takes more than just hard work. It takes the right financial partner. At CSB, we offer a range of commercial lending solutions tailored to your unique needs. From equipment financing to expansion loans, our team of experts is ready to support your success. Call or text us at 800-654-9015 to discuss your business goals today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, empowering local businesses. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Doug Peterman. For decades, my family and I have been proud to serve Tuscarawas County with honest work and dependable service. At Peterman Plumbing and Heating, we know your home deserves more than a quick fix. It deserves solutions backed by real experience. From plumbing repairs and sewer jetting to kitchen and bath remodeling, our team brings proven skills to every project. When you call Peterman, you're getting a crew that treats your home like our own every single time. Peterman Plumbing and Heating, plumbing solutions backed by experience.
The high school basketball postgame show is here on the Sports Voice of the Valley. New Philadelphia knocking off Ashland 60-44 tonight in Ashland. In the opening quarter, New Philadelphia outscored the homestanding Arrows 12-6 to take a 6-point lead into the second period. Then it was the Quakers by a deuce in the second quarter, 14-12, to take a 26-18 halftime lead. The two teams played to a 16-16 tie in the third quarter, but the Quakers would explode in the fourth quarter as they would score 18 points in the period while limiting Ashland to 10 as they worked their way to the 16-point victory. The Quakers winning for the 12th time this season against only 5 losses. New Philadelphia will now be off until Tuesday night. They will have a non-league matchup with Marietta. You'll hear that game with Big Z and WJER with Coach and I on Tuesday night. New Philadelphia winning tonight by the final score of 60-44. And coming up, we'll name a Subway player of the game and give you the post-game stat numbers. New Philly, a 60-44 winner tonight with Big Z and the Sports Voice of the Tuscarawas Valley.
Feeling uneasy about your finances? Your credit union can help. I'm Katie Steinebry, a certified financial counselor at Dover Philly, and I can help you get back on track financially. Whether you are trying to establish a budget or rebuild credit, I can help. All discussions are confidential and free of charge with your credit union membership. Call Dover Philly today at 330-364-8874 and ask for Katie. At Dover Philly Federal Credit Union, we're people helping people. It's how we thrive together. Join us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
When it comes to one of the most important transactions of your life, you need a team that understands you. Republic State Mortgage. Proudly supporting our local community, Republic State Mortgage specializes in FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional loans to help you find your way home. Call 330-339-4335 today. Republic State Mortgage, 1234 4th Street Southwest in New Philadelphia. Building relationships one home at a time.
NMLS number 211540. NMLS ID 62411. An equal housing lender.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
Quakers winners tonight on our Peterman Plumbing and Heating Audiocast as they knock off Ashland 60-44. New Philadelphia with the victory, improving to 7-4 in the OCC and 12-5 overall. Ashland falls to 9-3 in the league and 10-7 for the campaign. Time now to name our Subway player of the game. Brought to you by our local Subway restaurants owned and operated by the Fitzgerald family. Subway, eat fresh. And boy, a number of players played key roles tonight for New Philadelphia. No question about that. But Aiden Mushrush's play down low in the paint offensively and on both the offensive and defensive glass lead to him being our Subway player of the game, senior Aiden Mushrush, tonight after a game in which he had some challenges to be sure on Tuesday night. Comes back and is outstanding this evening and helping lead the New Philadelphia Quakers to Phil. And I know you're totaling numbers, but just quickly, probably their biggest road win of the season.
Oh, there wasn't any question. It was like night and day from Tuesday night till tonight. If they play like this all the time, we'd have ourselves a pretty good team. And we do have a pretty good team, but we'd be even better if we played like this every night.
60-44, and Aiden Mushrush, our Subway player of the game. And happy to be joined by Quaker head coach Zach Ross, who puts on Coach Tidrick's sweaty headphones. That probably can't feel too good, Coach.
No, they feel nice and warm. I feel like I'm getting some of Coach Tid's wisdom in me right now.
Well, you know what? That may well be the case. And Coach was talking about, as we talked to Coach Ross, what a tremendous job your team did, Zach, in flipping what wasn't a real good performance Tuesday night into really playing well tonight. Talk about your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's ever going to get easier as coaches as they continue to go, but like just figuring out high school kids, and maybe we're just the crazy ones because our happiness depends on 14 to 18-year-old kids all winter and impacting us. But we were not at our best Tuesday, and we let our guys know that. And I think sometimes today, like, kids want to hear that it's okay and move on, but the reality was we weren't okay with that. You can't fall below your standard. I'm trying to love them the way that my dad loved me, and he challenged me to a standard each and every day, and that was kind of the message. And like this group of seniors are special. I think we got some special groups, and we didn't play to our potential, and we got to own that, and you move on. Reality is, like, yeah, we weren't at our best. Wish we could change a lot of things. There's some embarrassing facts. We got out-coached, outworked, but at the end of the day, you got to show back up and go to work because that's the only response that's needed. And our guys did that, and I thought tonight with everything leading up to this week, we got youth tournament stuff going on, you're working and everything you got. Our guys did a tremendous job dealing with adversity. Reed Wells picking up 2 phantom fouls from whoever this crew came from tonight. And then our guys just stepped up. Yeah, I mean, and they made some bad calls on them too. I mean, the reality is that crew should not be on a high-level varsity game in OCC basketball.
Coach, having said all of that, what do you think that, from an X's and O's perspective and an effort perspective, the biggest difference from what you saw from your kids tonight as opposed to Tuesday night?
I really just think it's a habits thing, and like what we're doing when we get to road games. We really have not played well on the road, especially to start. We found a way to win a couple times, but our starts have not been great on these long bus trips. We tried something new tonight between me and Coach Suggs, kind of came up with a little workout when the guys get here and different routine and everybody getting changed at the same time. Maybe that just makes me and Suds feel better that our guys are more ready, but just getting mentally prepared for going to battle. And every night in our league is a battle. Like, this schedule is brutal. You go on the road. Ashland's, I think, only lost 1 game at home all year. So for us to come in here, they've been playing really well, came off a great game. They had school today. We didn't. That kind of concerned me because they're in their routine. But just the overall effort, execution. We went small ball a lot more tonight. We only played 1 big, and Mush had it going. So Isaac Roman-Willie didn't play a ton, and he's still the loudest guy on our bench, like, all the time. Like, you got young kids sometimes, like, man, I'm not playing, I'm not having my night. Isaac Roman-Willie didn't have his night, but he still impacts winning in so many ways because of how much he cares for his teammates in New Philly basketball. I'm really proud of him. I'm proud of all of our guys for the response like this. Enjoy it for a little bit. We got to work the youth tournament tomorrow, and we got to turn the page because our schedule does us no favors the rest of the way.
Coach, certainly we appreciate you coming out in post-game. You're always busy with the rest of the coaching staff.
I know. You're hounding Luke Ross to come get me. I'm soaked wet, and I got to listen to Bill Morgan, or else he'll egg my house.
You know what? I do know where you live.
I know, exactly.
And I'm pretty good with a dozen eggs. Coach, again, we appreciate it. Congratulations on the big, big win.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys for everything you do.
New Philadelphia head coach Zach Ross. 1 final timeout. We'll come back, and Coach Tidrick will have all the post-game stats tonight. The Quakers winning big by 16 with Big Z and the sports voice of the Valley.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
At
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans.
Learn more about First Federal Community Bank at firstfed.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
You've got the goals and Subway brings the power. Introducing new Protein Pockets, the ultimate grab-and-go win. A wheat tortilla loaded with hand-chopped veggies, bold sauces, and over 20 grams of protein, all for just $3.99. Choose your favorite powerhouse combination: Baja Chicken, Peppercorn Ranch Chicken, Italian Trio, or Turkey and Ham. Protein Pockets from your local Subway. Eat fresh, feel good.
Our high school basketball postgame show, Friday night edition, winding to a close after a big Quaker 60-44 win. Time now for our Kemp Insurance postgame stat report, brought to you by Nathan and Don Kemp, Kemp Insurance, East High in New Philly. Coach Tidrick in with a look at the team numbers from tonight's big Quaker win.
All right, thanks, Bill. For the Ashland Arrows on the night, they were 3 of 10 inside that three-point line in the second half for 30%, 3 of 9 behind the arc. They were 6 of 15, 40% from the floor. That can't be right, but they were about 38% from the floor in the first half, or in the second half. They were 11 of 11. I should say Paxton Edinger was 11 of 11 from the free throw line in the second half. For the game, the Arrows only had 6 two-point goals. They were 6 of 21, 29%. They were 5 of 17 from behind the arc, 29%. They were 11 of 38, 29% from the floor. You're not going to win many games shooting 29% from the floor. Excuse me. Where they did make their run was 17 and 19 free throws, 89%. 15 rebounds. They had 11 turnovers and 4 assists. For the New Philadelphia Quakers, and I'm going to have to go back and watch the film again. I have the Quakers 8 of 8 from inside the three-point line in the second half. 3 of 5 behind it. They were 11 of 13 from the floor in the second half for 85%. For the game, the Quakers were 14 of 18 from inside the three-point line, 78%. 5 of 17 behind it, 29%, 19 of 35, 54% from the floor for the game for the Quakers, 17 of 23, 74% from the free throw line. Excuse me. They out-rebounded the Arrows 24 to 15. They had 10 turnovers to 11 for Ashland, and they had 13 assists on their 17 buckets. So we'll take a quick break and come back with individual scoring tonight's Ashland New Philadelphia OCC basketball game.
To be a success in basketball, it takes a team effort, a smart coach, a take-charge starting lineup, and cooperation. And the same is true when it comes to insurance. Your local insurance agents, Nathan and Don Kemp, and the team at Kemp Insurance are dedicated to providing a strong lineup of plans for a winning future. Let Kemp Insurance provide you with all-star coverage for your auto, home, farm, business, and life. For a secure financial future, get the winning team at Kemp Insurance on your side. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown.
New Philadelphia victory over the Ashland Arrows at Ashland High School Gymnasium. For the Arrows, they were led by their leading scorer, Paxton Edinger. He had 5 two-point goals, a three-point goal, and went 13 of 13 from the free throw line. He had 26 points. Reed Emmons, their 6'3 senior, had 3 three-point goals for 9 points. You had Gabe Bates, who had a 3 and 2 throws for 5. Ty Bates and Garrett Davis each chipped in with 2. For New Philadelphia on the evening, New Philadelphia was led by our Subway player of the game, 6'6" Aiden Mushrush. He went 8 of 9 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the free throw line for 18 points. Also led the Quakers with 8 boards. Also reaching double figures, another good performance by 6'2" senior Quinn Miller. He went 4 of 4 from inside the arc, 1 of 3 behind the arc, and he went 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Quinn finished the night with 14 points, 3 boards. Lincoln Murphy had a 2-point goal, a 3-point goal, and 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Finished with 9 and 2 assists. You had T.R. Harriman, who did not score today, but he had 3 boards and 6 dimes. Jackson Martini hit a triple for 3, and he had 3 boards. You had Isaac Roman Willie had a bucket and 3 throws for 5. He had 5 boards, 4 assists. And then Reed Wells, their leading scorer, he only took 2 shots from the field. Made them both 3-pointers and 2 throws for 8. Excuse me, Bill?
In the end, it all adds up to a New Philadelphia 60-44 victory. Our thanks tonight to our executive producer, Casey Claxon from Claxon Communications, our color analyst and stat man, Phil Tidrick. Most of all, thank you for locking in to the audio cast tonight. New Philadelphia knocks off Ashland 60-44. I'm Bill Morgan, and I'll see you at a game.
You've been listening to New Philadelphia Quaker Basketball with Big Z Sports on WJER from the Republic State Mortgage Mobile Studio. Special features in tonight's game included the Dover Philly Heating and Cooling Tip-Off, the Wendy's starting lineup, the National Anthem brought to you by First Federal Community Bank, the Wood Electric Coaches Corner Show, the Commercial and Savings Bank Keys to the Game, the Kemp Insurance Stat Report, the McInturf Realty Halftime Show, and the Subway Player of the Game. Tonight's game was also brought to you by Newtown Mall, Dover Break, Dover Philly, your credit union, Time and Charm, Hua Refinishing, and your local Lewis Family McDonald's restaurants. For the best coverage of Quaker basketball all season long, there is only one Big Z Sports on WJER, the sports voice of the Valley.